So it's best to start at the top of the head. Just get the basic top of the head down. So holding the pencil vertically, top of the pencil to the top of the head. Use your forefinger to see where the left hand corner of the right eye is, right in the corner. And keeping that measurement, bring it down, put the top of the pencil where you marked off with your finger, where the left corner of the eye is, and you can see with my finger here the distance there. So you know that distance from the top of the head to the eye, and then from the eye to just about there, is the same. And that's just a basic way of measuring with a pencil. It's the character of the portrait, the character of the face of what you're drawing, which is more important. It doesn't matter if the width of the eyes is just slightly out, it doesn't really matter. But if you're concerned that you want it, more accurate, well then by all means use a pencil, or any other way of measuring that. You've drawn some dark here, pick it up with your finger, rub it in like that. A bit more, up there. In fact, you can keep doing that if you like. Keep putting that on and just taking a little bit off. Looking at the form all the time. Get the map, get the form in. Always tones. You've got your lights and your darks. It's all form. Without form there'll be nothing there. And working back in then with your charcoal. Want to make areas a bit darker. And once you've got all the basic shapes in, the basic tones, and it's looking something like the photograph, what you want it to look like, then we can start adding details and refinement. Marks into indentation marks, so there's a slight frown what he's got there. Back in with the putty rubber. Important to get the shape of the ear right. It's all to do with making your portrait a bit more interesting, really. Because this bit's dark now, it contrasts well with the face, so it's setting the face off. All we're doing now is defining. Defining something like that. Just rough shapes, and this is the shawl and down. And once you've started, you start about 3 or 4 inches top of the paper, and from that mark we're not going to use any pencil or anything like that to get measurements. We're going to do this portrait just by eye. So we're starting from the top and feel the distance from the top to where the fringe of her hair starts. something like that, something there. And from there, we're going to pick a wrinkle out on the forehead, which is somewhere about there. Look at your photograph or the citadel you're drawing from, and just feel the distance from there to the first wrinkle. What we're going to do now is smooth this charcoal in with his finger in a circular motion. Leaving the hair at the moment. Over the eye socket, we're straight in over the eye sockets, not bothering about the lights in the eyes or anything, because we're going to pull those out later on with a putty rubber. As I say, now this cartridge paper is actually a soft, smooth paper with very little texture, or almost no texture. So it would be quite difficult to for the actual charcoal to adhere to the paper. But if you keep layering the charcoal on, you find that you can get a decent, good portrait on this type of paper. Later on we're going to be putting well, I think I will. I might put some white pastel just to bring her hair, the grey hair strands out, and then again I might not, I don't know yet. But that's one possibility you could do. Might even put a bit of white pastel in her eyeballs yet, I don't know. And for the highlights. But we'll see as we go on. Right. Working back into the eyebrow, just to bring this eyebrow out a little. Into white. Above the eyebrow, above the eye, sorry.